Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Xbox fans, gather round. We've got a bombshell in store for you today, straight from the world of gaming. Microsoft's been making some big moves, and we're breaking down what it means for your Xbox. So, you know how sometimes prices just seem to go up, and away? Well, Xbox is about to make that feeling even more real. In a shocking move, Microsoft's decided to hike the price of its current-gen systems by 25%, which is a whopping 30% higher than when they first launched back in 2020. Now, we all know what you're thinking. What's the reason behind this price hike? Well, it turns out that tariffs on hardware manufactured overseas are partly to blame. But it's not just Nintendo and Sony getting in on the action. Xbox is also raising the price of new premium games to a whopping $80. That's right, folks. If you want to play the latest and greatest titles, you're going to have to shell out an extra $10. And let me tell you, that's a big deal. We've seen some amazing exclusives come through on Xbox in recent years, like Call of Duty, Black Ops 6, which took the top spot as the best-selling game of the year. But here's the thing, raising prices for aging consoles is not exactly common practice. Typically, you'd expect to see a drop in price at the midpoint of a console's life cycle, especially when new, high-end systems are released. So what's Microsoft trying to tell us with this move? Well, we think it's all about testing the limits of Xbox loyalty. You see, despite some growth in recent years, Xbox has still got some catching up to do compared to PlayStation. In fact, last year saw a significant gap between PS5 sales and Xbox console sales, with PS5 outselling Xbox by as much as 5 times. But don't count Xbox out just yet. Call of Duty, Black Ops 6 may have taken the top spot, but there are still some amazing games on Xbox that are flying under the radar. Take Blueprints, for example, a critically acclaimed title that debuted on Game Pass and sold like hotcakes outside of subscriptions. And then there's Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, which took PlayStation Plus by storm with its 3 million copies sold in just 12 days. But what's really interesting is how Xbox performed. Despite being the lowest-selling console, it still managed to attract 45% of all players, thanks in large part to Game Pass. Now we know some of you are thinking, what does this mean for Game Pass? Well, let me tell you, if Microsoft wants to keep up with the big boys and make its consoles more appealing, getting Game Pass on PlayStation is a no-brainer. With around 100 million potential subscribers waiting in the wings, it's a move that could pay off big time. But before we dive into all the details of what this means for Xbox and its loyal fans, be sure to check out our VIP Plus special report, your go-to source for all things gaming. And if you're feeling generous, like us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the little bell icon to stay up to date on all the latest Xbox news. Thanks for tuning in, folks. We'll catch you in the next video.